Quest Audiobooks presents an unabridged recording of The Phantom Child by A.J. Wills, narrated by Helen Phillips. Content warning. There are many reasons we love to read stories. For entertainment and escapism, for example. But we also read stories, and particularly thrillers, consciously or not, to help us deal with trauma in a safe setting. That's why many psychological and domestic thrillers deal with themes of abuse, controlling behaviour, and violence. It helps us to understand these issues, and, in many cases, to experience troubling emotions without the real threat of harm. That's why I don't usually include trigger warnings in my books, and also because recent research published in the Journal of Clinical Psychological Science has shown they actually can have the opposite effect. Merely the mention of trigger warnings can lead to anxiety and anticipation of what's to come. It's a bit like going for a walk in the woods and telling your friend that at some point a monster's going to jump out from behind the trees and chase them. Admittedly, the friend could choose not to go on the walk, but if they did, they'd probably be in a state of heightened terror throughout. That said, I wanted to mention there are a number of themes covered in the book you should be aware of before you begin. Notably, these are domestic abuse, including controlling behaviour and psychological abuse, child abduction, and abortion. Missing. In precisely 3 minutes, my life as I know it will end. My phone says it's past 9, but that can't be right. Jacob never sleeps this late. He's always in our bed before the first light of dawn, wriggling and chatting, his cold feet on my bare legs jolting me rudely from sleep. I bolt upright, like a jack springing out of its box, the duvet crumpling in my lap as a spike of fear needles through my veins. Ronan's still comatose beside me, his breathing deep and slow, his hair matted to his head. My feet skid across the tiled floor as I scramble out of bed and yank back the curtains. The heat of the Turkish sun is already radiating through the glass doors. Outside, there's not a ripple on the surface of the pool. A beach ball floats past lazily, but there's no little body bobbing around face down in the water. Thank God. So why do I still have this suffocating sense that something is horribly wrong? A heavy throb of doom that beats in my chest. I race through the villa, a stranger's home that smells of polish and citrus.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?